Where's the bag? Aha, there you are. Thought you could hide from me in this drawer?
No, you put me here last episode.
Oh, well, I guess that's true.
Yeah, it was just last time. I'm surprised you don't remember.
Alright, come on, you gotta do your job. You gotta hold these comics.
Just let me have a rest day. I'm tired.
Come on, don't make me warn you.
Whoa, okay. I'm happy to do it. Happy to oblige.
Alright then. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm bringing you another brand new episode of my new comics haul series. Every week on Wednesday when the new comics come out, I show you guys all of the brand new issues that I got this week, tell you a little bit about them. So let's get right into this haul. There's not too many issues this week, but I got a couple from Image, I think 4 issues from Marvel, so let's get right into these. As always, we've got to pull the comics out of the bag. And now we don't have any more use for it, so let's get this bag out of the way. Alright, now that that's over with, let's get right into this brand new haul. So this week we'll start off with Image Comics. As I said, this week I've got 2 issues from them. First off, we've got Crossover number 5. So that's a special sideways cover. I think Donny Cates has done that in a couple of his other books for Image also. It's not anything special that really needs a sideways cover here. It's just a car driving down a road, but written by Donny Cates with art by Jeff Shaw so far on this series. Crossover is set in a world where all fictional comic characters suddenly came through a portal into the real world. They all appeared in this same city. And then some of the heroes were able to trap all of the characters in a dome, an impenetrable dome that they're not able to get out of. That's what we see here on the cover, the dome in the background. So this series has been following Ellie, who's a worker at a comic shop, also the comic shop owner, and they came across a comic character who was in the shop, who had somehow escaped the dome. She brought them to these other characters who have found ways to escape the dome and helped them out. So now they're trying to get back into the dome to return the comic character girl to her parents there, and also the main character Ellie is hoping to find her parents who were trapped in the dome when it first went up. We'll see what happens in this issue. It's a great series from Image Comics. Alright, now moving on to Spawn. This is issue 316. This series has been going since the 1990s, the second Image comic ever published, I believe. This is written by Todd McFarlane, and art right now on the series is by Carlo Barberi. McFarlane, of course, has been writing this series since it started. He's had co-writers, co-artists on along the way, but for a good 30 years at this point, Spawn has been running. If you guys don't know, recently they announced that starting this June, Spawn is going to be expanding into, I believe, 3 different other ongoing series. Todd McFarlane wanted to expand the Spawn universe and create a bunch of history, a lot like the Marvel and DC universes, with all of the series tied together. Image Comics has never really had anything like that. Usually each series is its own story, mostly post-apocalyptic stories. Todd McFarlane's dream, I know, is that he's always wanted Spawn to continue after he's gone. I think that's pretty much a given at this point, and now he just wants to continue writing the series until he's too old to anymore. But I really liked those last couple issues with Spawn. I just read them, Chain Gang Part 1 and 2, and then this is the finale. This team called the Chain Gang is assembling, and then I know that there's going to be a team book for Spawn's universe, so probably a lot of the same members, or maybe all of the same members, are going to be on that team. Alright, now on to Marvel. I've got 4 issues this week. Alright, first up, this is loosely tied into King in Black. There'll probably be some references to the aftermath of that event, even though it's not already over yet, but probably no spoilers. This is Beta Ray Bill number 1 of 5. Little mini-series for Beta Ray Bill. I'm excited to see this. He's definitely one of my favorite characters. Written by Daniel Warren Johnson. Art is by Daniel Warren Johnson. I think there's a different colorist, but he's definitely the main creator on this book. But Johnson is helping out Donny Cates with the Beta Ray Bill stuff going on. This is supposed to be coming out of the pages of Thor and King in Black, I guess. So there's a lot of connection there between Venom and Thor and this Beta Ray Bill series. Recently in that Black Winter story arc of Thor, the opening of Donny Cates' run, Stormbreaker, which is Beta Ray Bill's hammer, was shattered into a million pieces. Thor and Beta Ray Bill had a face-off. Since Galactus murdered everyone on his home world, Beta Ray Bill wanted to kill Galactus before Thor and Galactus could go take down the Black Winter, but Thor was not okay with that, even though he ended up killing Galactus at the end of that story arc anyway. I don't remember everything that happened. It was kind of confusing, but go check out that Black Winter story arc for more info before you read the Beta Ray Bill series. But I was looking inside. I liked the art style, very like jumbled and crazy, but that's nice sometimes. And I think Warren Johnson was even doing some of the letters himself, so it's definitely something different from Marvel. We'll see what happens in this issue. I'm definitely looking forward to it. So that's Beta Ray Bill number 1. Alright, another issue of King in Black this week. This is a finale. Everything's wrapping up because the final issue of King in Black and that last Venom tie-in are coming out next week, so they're finishing everything in these weeks before. But this is King in Black, The Return of the Valkyries, number 4 of 4. So this is the last issue of this series. The artwork has been a highlight, especially the colors. They reminded me of like Matthew Wilson's colors on all of his Thor stuff. But this series has been following Jane Foster assembling this new team of Valkyries. Ever since the War of the Realms event, all of the Valkyries were murdered by Malekith and his army trying to conquer Earth. But it's about time for there to be more Valkyries, especially during the King in Black. All of Earth's heroes need as much help as they can get, and Jane Foster is assembling this new team as best as she can. But I've really enjoyed the series so far. There's kind of a lot going on, except it's still really understandable. It's basically everything I'd want from a comic, so I am really enjoying this, and I definitely recommend it. I know there's another miniseries coming out after this called The Mighty Valkyries, continuing the adventures of this new Valkyrie team. The whole mission in this series is to dismantle this headless celestial that a bunch of lost souls have been trapped in. Basically, the Valkyries' jobs, you might know, is to bring dead souls to Valhalla, to live in peace eternally, but some of them have been trapped along the way in this dead celestial, which is linked to Null's weapon, the all-black, the Necro Sword, and he forged the weapon originally in this celestial. So these souls are connected to the sword, and if they can get rid of Null's sword, then the souls will be let free, and then they'll also weaken Null because he won't have his all-powerful Necro Sword anymore. I like that this could actually end up having an effect on the main King in Black event. In my opinion, this should be what all the tie-ins are like, each hero doing their little part in order to take down the big bad. And then last King in Black issue of the week. This is Symbiote SpiderMan, King in Black, number 5 of 5. I really like that cover there with Null. It's been okay so far. Not really very strongly connected to King in Black, obviously, because all of the Symbiote Spider-Man series have been following Spidey back when he was wearing the Venom symbiote after the original Secret Wars event, and he didn't know that it was a sentient being that has the ability to control him. It was controlling him, going out at night and like killing criminals, so this was back before he didn't actually know that. But Null has barely appeared in the series at all. I think he's somehow connected to this symbiote called Mr. E, like Mystery, that they've been battling. But at least based on the cover, and I was looking at the interior a bit, I think he should make some sort of an appearance in this issue. Obviously, he won't actually come out of his prison because that's where he's been the whole Venom arc. That would just mess up all the continuity, but this will still loosely tie into King in Black. I have liked the team that they've put together throughout the series, though. We've got Kang the Conqueror going back to fix whatever abnormality in time could be caused in this miniseries. Peter Parker with the Venom symbiote, of course. Rocket Raccoon is a great addition, way before he was on the Guardians and he was just freelancing around space. Plus we've got Monica Rambeau, who was Captain Marvel at this point in time. Fresh off of WandaVision, she's a really popular character, so it's cool to see her in this. There's still more to come from Symbiote Spider-Man. This is the 3rd miniseries that they did, and then in the back it says Symbiote Spider-Man will return with a little Hulk fist next to it. Maybe we'll get some sort of Hulk team up. I'd definitely be excited to see that. So yeah, that's Symbiote Spider-Man number 5. Alright, and then the last issue of the week is from Reign of X. This is X-Men number 19. 2nd issue of this story arc following the Children of the Vault, and those 3 X-Men that went into that mysterious vault way back in issue 5 or 6, and finally we're seeing what they did in that vault, why they haven't come out yet. Probably by the end of the story arc they will have come out, either dead and resurrected or in some other form, but X-23 and those other 2 like psychic mutants, I don't remember their names, I think they're more obscure X-Men characters. But last issue, they went to this city where they were going to investigate these evil mutants who are inside. I think there's some X-Men history about those Children of the Vault that I just don't know much about. Maybe I'll do some research. Let me know down in the comment section below if you know more about them. But they came across this other team of mutants that was pretty interesting. We see them featured on the cover here. Soon this X-Men title should be tying into the Hellfire Gala. Check out my dedicated video to that, my breaking news video. That's an X-Men event that's going to be coming where they'll be announcing a bunch of the future for mutant kind, and also in the pages of this very X-Men book, they'll be announcing the new X-Men team that we all voted on Marvel.com a while back, if you guys did that too. So yeah, that's X-Men number 19. We'll see what's going to happen in this issue. Alright, well that's every single one of the brand new issues that I picked out this week. Let me know what you guys picked up at your local comic shop down in the comment section below. I'd love to talk to you guys about some of the new releases that came out this week. Before we go, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video. You can also hit that notifications bell, which is sitting right next to it. You'll be notified every single time I put out a new video if you don't want to miss any. So that's everything from me for today. Thank you for watching, everyone. Bye, guys.